have I got a story for you, Paddy. Now, we're just coming out of the Christmas period, and I wanted to ask you, how much did you eat?
Actually, I had a rather restrained Christmas relative to all the other Christmases.
That doesn't kind of fit in what I
Well,
wanted you to say,
I
but
will say this: I made myself a beef Wellington. I say I
oh
made
wow,
myself, the whole
yeah.
family as well, and that was definitely a day of engrossed engorgement. So, why are you telling me about why? What's the question about engrossment over the Christmas period?
Because a Polish company is going to be releasing a shirt which has been devised by boffins at the Warsaw Military University. They've come up with a shirt called the Superhero, and it's going to help you lose those pounds after all that stuff you've been eating during Christmas. And I think having munched down a beef Wellington, Paddy, looks like you could do with a bit of a run. Now, what this shirt does is that it kind of measures all your vital stats, and it can communicate with various wearables. So, like, you can have a watch which measures your pulse, but then, of course, in the shirt, you have kind of various bits and bobs, kind of like, kind of
You're not a
various
boffin, are you,
sensors.
John? Because the ideal shirt, I think, would be the one that could expand on contact
Yeah,
and decrease if, in the unlikely event of the stomach becoming smaller,
yeah.
over time. Because that's I think the major Christmas thing is you go in a tight shirt and you leave wanting to be in a very broad shirt. Does it have that bit and bob, that functionality, or not?
I'm not sure. Looking at my belly, I'm not sure whether I could fit
It's a
into
work
something
in
like
progress,
this.
John. So the
It is a
boffins have
work
made
in.
the shirt and it communicates.
Yeah, it communicates, and it's also kind of breathable. It's made with kind of, top of the line synthetic fibers. And of course, you can find out more about it by clicking on the link below this film.
Who's it for, though? So it's for the sporty type character or for the
It's for
chunky?
sporty type characters, and I suppose since it's been developed by the military university, then I wouldn't be surprised if it would be used for measuring, let's say, soldiers, or people, soldiers. I'm really good at this, aren't I?
You are.
No,
Yeah.
I'd say
work in
this.
progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress indeed. I would say that, like, since it's been developed by the military, it probably could be used by soldiers who are in extreme conditions to measure their vital stats out there in the field. It could be used for, kind of extreme athletes, people who do these kind of like super strongman runs and all the rest of it.
Heartbeat, for example.
It's heartbeat. It has a oximeter as well, so like the blood saturation, which is the amount of oxygen being carried by the blood.
John,
It
can it
measures
measure
pulse pressure.
intestinal gurglage?
I'm not sure.
That could be a bit in a bob to be added.
A bit in the
shirt.
bob, intestinal gurglage. Well, you don't really need something to measure that. You could record it, I suppose.
You could record it with your.
I could
with your
record it,
equipment.
exactly. I'm sure I have a microphone that could do that.
I will admit that the 12 dishes that you have to have at the Polish Christmas, that can create quite a lot of intestinal gurglage as
Absolutely.
well as heartburn.
Absolutely.
Which normally, I don't know about you, comes up here. So John, is this going to be on sale? Where can I pick up this shirt?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good question. They are going to be commercializing it, and the shirt, which is called the Nut Pro Sport Superhero T-shirt, is already available now for pre-order on the company's website. And I notice you're laughing there because the name is slightly funny, isn't it?
I just want to see what else they have on offer, but maybe that's something that you can do by
Exactly.
clicking on the link to find out. Cool story.
Exactly.